How to Be an Alien by George Mikes. Part 2. Chapter 21. How to Plan a Town. The English like to be uncomfortable. They think that this makes them strong. Only weak people from Europe live in comfortable, pleasant towns. People who build English towns want to make everything difficult. In Europe, doctors, lawyers, and people who sell books have their houses and shops together in different parts of the town, so you can always find a good, or a bad but expensive, doctor anywhere. In England, your address is important. In London, all the doctors live and work in Harley Street. All the lawyers are in Lincoln's Inn Fields, and all the booksellers are in the Charing Cross Road. The newspaper offices are all in Fleet Street. The people who make men's clothes are all in Savile Row, and the car salesmen are in Great Portland Street. Theatres are near Piccadilly Circus, and cinemas are in Leicester Square. Soon all the fruit and vegetable shops will move to Horsley Lane, all the butchers to the Mile End Road, and all the men's toilet to Bloomsbury. Now I want to tell you about how to build an English town. You must understand that an English town is built to make life as difficult as possible for foreigners. First of all, never build a straight street. The English do not like to be able to see two ends of a street. Make bends in the street or make them S-shaped. The letters L, T, V, Y, W, and O also make good shape for streets. It would please the Greeks if you built a few zero or B-shaped street. Maybe you could build street like Russian or Chinese letters too. Second one. Never build all the houses in the street in a straight line. The British are free people, so they are free to build their houses in circle. Third one. Make sure that nobody can find the houses. European people put the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 on one side of the street and 2, 4, 6, 8 on the another side of the street. The small numbers always start from the north or west. In England, they start the numbers at one end of the street, then suddenly stop and continue the numbers on the opposite side, going back the other way. You can leave out some numbers and you can continue the numbers in a side street. You can also give the same number to 2 or 3 houses. And you can do more. Many people do not have numbers on their houses. Instead, they give their houses names. It is very amusing to go to a street with their 350 houses and to look for a house called The House. Or you can visit a house to call it Orange Tree House and find that there are 3 apple trees in the garden. Fourth one. If the road bends, give a different name to the second part of it, but it is bent a lot, so it is really 2 different streets. You can keep the same name. If the street is long and straight, give it many different names. Hyde Holborn, New Oxford Street, Bayswater Road, Notting Hill Gate, Holland Park, etc. 5. Some clever foreigners will find the street they want, so make it harder for them. Call the street by another name. Don't just call it a street. Call it a road, way, park, garden, etc. Now try this. A. Put all the streets with the same name in the same part of town. Belsize Park, Belsize Street, Belsize Garden, Belsize Way, etc. B. Put a number of streets with the same name in different parts of the town. If you have 20 Princes Square and 20 Warwick Roads, nobody will be able to find the right place. 6.1. Paint the street name in large letters on a piece of wood. Hide this piece of wood carefully. Put it very high on the wall or very low behind the flowers in someone's garden or in a shadow, anywhere where people cannot see it. Even better, take the street name to your bank and ask the bank to keep it for you. If you don't, somebody will find out where they are. 7th. To really worry foreigners, make 4 streets into a square like this. See the picture below. In this way, it is possible to build a street which has 2 different names, one name for each side of it.